world's energy on the ground. Look, we've seen over time different ways to use our power stations. We already know a lot about power stations. We can use them in many ways for small appliances, for refrigerators. We have seen them working with hammers, with a concrete mixer, that is. All stations have great capacities. Even this type with IP67, the most powerful ones, we have up to 7,000 watts with the solar panels. Multiple forms. Last week we saw that we can also use it to enhance the light of our illuminators, of this entire lighting family. When we connect those lighting towers to our alternating current from our power stations, light wins even more, that is, we can use them in so many ways. The first time we see that such visual use is visual, well, it's at night. That lighting is good, but there is another way that I want to surprise you today. Here is a reflection and we see it. Look, they say the clueless man stumbled upon her. They say that the violent man used it as a projectile, that the tired walker used it as a seat, that the entrepreneur built with it, which for the children was nothing more than a toy. That David killed Goliath, that Michelangelo pulled out the most beautiful sculpture ever made. In all cases, the only difference was the man, not the stone. I just returned from vacation and I would like to apply this legend to the car. How do we use? The cars on the road look like we're competing to be first. We see people educated with the car who have a wonderful education. However, others are aggressive, cut, go to, etc. I simply want to transport this reflection that I have made earlier with the stone to the car and say that we must use the car as Michelangelo would use it. That is really doing that beauty in driving. Driving education is very necessary. There are more and more cars and more people should use what is said. It is said that in the soul we have two enormous caves. In one life, love, and in the other side, hatred, anger. Let's take the love stone. And let's cover that other cave and use immediate forgiveness, especially also in traffic. I leave it there as a reflection. We continue. Imagine using a power station of this type in a mobility device. That is, I am referring again to the holidays. I've never seen so many small electric cars. Even hotels make them available to hotel users. It is curious in these big beach cities because there are a lot of strollers for people to walk along the seafront inside the city with these electric cars, electric bicycles. I've never seen so many electric bicycles. That is, there is a lot of electric mobility, but they all have, I think, that limitation of autonomy. Yes, I have a bicycle that I am going to show you today. That in the envelopes, the papers he talks about is good, even reading up to 300 kilometers of autonomy. Well, let's leave it at 200 to 200 kilometers. A bicycle is a long distance. My bicycle battery has 3,000 watts. I think it's not enough. It's 2,800, 3,000 watts to round up, but my bicycle has an advantage. And I can use it, I can use the engine, and I can use all the handling while it's recharging. Do you know where am I going? Yes, it occurred to me to try. Today we are going to do it this afternoon. Now we are in the morning. Take a power station, place it in my luggage rack, connect my charger, and I don't know what will happen. Do you want to see it? Let's go. Here's the bike. I have already put on my helmet and gloves, and we have here in the power station that, as you can see, I have tied it with some octopuses so that it doesn't move, and I have connected the charging cable. This bike carries this charger, and here I have the cable that connects to the charger. So I'm going to connect it and let's see what the battery consumption is right now. Because although apparently here on the battery display, if we see it, we are indicating practically charged. Okay, this is the charge of the bicycle battery. Okay, but we'll see that it's not really charged because I actually drove here. He logically has downloaded. So if we connect the station, let's see. First I'm going to disconnect. First of all, I have 69% battery. Okay, and I'm going to connect the AC. I already have here the AC connected, so I have a way out of this. Power station is power station. The bike to the power station. Well, we already heard the charger there. Okay, well, let's see. Look, we can do it here. Make me a plan here, please. We are saying that we have 456 watts of input to the battery, which would last for 2 hours or more. That is, with the battery charged, it would have almost 4 hours. Of the off charging, 4 hours of power to the battery, 4 hours at an average of 25 kilometers per h. Well, they already let me do a lot of miles, don't they? Well, exactly 100 kilometers, right? There I would have to do 100 kilometers plus 25252525100 kilometers more with this unit. As it is plugged in, the bike works well that way. Let's see it. I'm gonna turn around and go out there, okay? Make sure I have it working there, okay? No problem, okay? Can I work with the bike at the same time as I'm loading? Okay, no more, no less. Is the power station connected? The power station is connected. It is being recharged at the same time that you can drive. Let's do an experiment with a few kilometers. Let the beautiful camera go with the car behind me. Let's see how the performance unfolds during the test run. Well, allow me to elaborate. Let's rely on experience as the guiding principle. I'll drive ahead of the car for a distance spanning several kilometers, maintaining a constant speed for the entire duration. Come along for the ride. Alright, I've traversed 21 kilometers so far. Now, I'll accelerate slightly and adjust my speed to 27 kilometers per hour. The battery demonstrates remarkable efficiency, showing no signs of significant wear and tear, primarily due to its ability to continuously recharge. Imagine transforming a basic bicycle into a dynamic vehicle with extended operational capabilities, enabling you to cover a greater distance than ever before. Isn't that just delightful? What's even better is that the modifications have notably enhanced my bicycle's autonomy, gentlemen, making it truly a remarkable upgrade. For those who desire similar benefits, consider the option of connecting an energy station or unit to your mobile vehicle. This could be anything ranging from a wheelchair or a specialized stroller designed for convenient city exploration, which has gained immense popularity. Alternatively, the possibilities extend to bicycles, scooters, motorcycles, even electric motorcycles. Each option is versatile and adaptive. Let's not overlook the sheer convenience, shall we? Well, let's leave the experience, because it is not a question of going like this one after the other for so long.
Absolutely wonderful. The Truth manages to work in an astonishingly flawless and perfect manner.
Well, you've seen target accomplished. I can now do several more hours of riding my bicycle because I can travel more safely with that stress that the fact that you are seeing that the battery is running out can give you. I am very calm with this invention that you have just seen. It's no nonsense. And all of you who have electric bicycles or skates or electric cars, take note. Does this work? And nothing more than to tell you that more information here on this wonderful page at edgenergy.as, where you can find all the information you need about all our products, generators, motor pumps, autonomous machines. There are all motor pumps not only but also motor welders, the lighting family. So important now that the nights are starting to get longer and longer and the day shorter. So nothing summons you to go visit the website. And one last piece of advice that is also very important when you have doubts. Our phones, our emails, all of my colleagues are there, and our work, our enthusiasm is to help you every important day. It is also forbidden to stop learning